Okay, go with me here. Can you imagine walking into your house, getting ready to go into your bedroom, and as you open the door, because that's exactly what happened to this woman. What's going on, everybody, especially Chi-Town? You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I thank you guys for that. Make sure you're watching my... Oh, I should have did that. Pause. There y'all go. Dude, we don't know what you're talking about. You don't have to because you've seen all the little graphics and stuff that was playing. So shout out to my family up there who sent this video about a Chicago mother came home and found people in her apartment, not just in her apartment, y'all, but they were literally sleeping in her bed. Yeah, sleeping in her bed.
A young mom walks home into her home expecting peace. Instead, she gets total chaos. Her windows shattered, her stuff tossed everywhere.
Yeah, inside, strangers weren't just in her home, but they were actually in her bed. And Tia has the video from this crazy encounter. Tia.
It is absolutely crazy. And as you can imagine, this video has gone viral on social media. And I know this sounds like a scene out of The Three Bears. Janice Miles says the strangers took over her first floor apartment, and the two were so comfortable inside that they were actually sleeping in her bed.
Y'all the motherfuckers that broke in my crib 2 weeks prior. One of y'all did. Don't say no who, mother. I work hard for my I got 3 babies.
Not the words you would typically use on a quiet Sunday morning, but inside the South Shore apartment in the 2500 block of East 74th Street, Janice Miles says she knew something was off.
I noticed that the lines were messed up. That's what made me come into the apartment.
Instead of occupying a church pew at 8:23 in the morning, 3 strangers were inside her home.
Oh, well, let's see. I don't want that bed. I don't want that bed.
2 were in her bed.
Get dressed. Go ahead. Just step back for
Oh, my God.
People she didn't know. Miles was already in the process of moving because she says her home was broken into before.
I got a call while I was at work, and they told me that somebody kicked down my door, my neighbor from the 3rd floor.
The 27-year-old says it's been overwhelming since she moved in. That was back in May of 2025. She's also a student and the mother of 3 girls, ages 1, 2, and 8. She says she's now forced to rebuild her life.
Girl, get the out. Get out.
Hello, Chicago police.
Chicago police charged 2 people with misdemeanors for trespassing, a 46-year-old woman and a 63-year-old man. She says they've been squatting in the building because it's practically abandoned.
They were squatters.
They were the squatters, yes.
So when you went to rent this place, did you know it was abandoned or nobody ever told you?
Nobody told me anything because at first it was with Atlas Management. So when I was dealing with Atlas Management, I signed my lease, and a month later, Frontline Real Estate knocked at my door.
Miles lost all of her kids' clothing, but in terms of her furniture, Chicago comedian Mojo Brooks heard her story and decided he would step up and replace it all.
And I did it, simply because in the video, I just kept hearing her say, I worked hard for this stuff, and, I did this for my babies and stuff like that, and, it's hard out here right now.
Now that it's viral, it wasn't so, I wouldn't say that I'm embarrassed, but I just want to spread awareness to people to protect your homes and do what you got to do, and just know you think you're not being watched, but really somebody is out there watching you.
First, we did reach out to Frontline Real Estate Partners, the company responsible for maintaining that building, to ask about security concerns and reports of possible squatters. But so far, we have not heard back. As for Eunice, she moved hoping to give her children a safer environment and a better quality of life. Sylvia and Terrence.
Wow, what a story. Okay, thanks for that, Tia.
See, oh, man, y'all. This is where things are really hard. It's sad because a lot of these companies played these people. The building is practically abandoned, they said. So she said her neighbor who stayed across the way heard them kicking the door down. And you're telling me that breaking in someone's apartment, sleeping on their bed, it's some, I guess Goldilocks didn't get in trouble. But no, that's a misdemeanor. Breaking into someone's apartment and sleeping in their bed and sleeping and staying all over their couch, just stank and everything. They're squatters. But that's just a misdemeanor. Hard part about this is I always say, and I'm not saying that she don't, but boy, y'all, can you imagine being a woman with a man and you with your man and your man walk up in there and see them in there? Yeah. It's going down. Going down. It's really, really unfortunate that this company she signed this lease with. See, this is the bad part about leases, like in her case. What punishment do they get for doing that? What happens to them? Oh, no, you just as the leasee, oh, go find somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, bye. But to be quite honest with you, if the building is practically abandoned, you telling me the power and stuff is still working and on and everything like that? I'm just saying, I'll be stacking some money staying in there. That's me. If it was me just by myself, I'm like, well, if that's the case, I got a job, but made really good money. I'm about to go step in one of them joints too. I'll just be going there to go to sleep. I'm just saying, y'all, if the water's still working, y'all. They said practically abandoned, but she said her neighbor across the hallway. So if it's her neighbor across the way, her to be kicked in, that means the appliances and everything is still working. I know, y'all. Look, I'm sorry. I just got a hustle mentality. And if there's an opportunity, I call, as a capitalist, yeah, I will be working. And yeah, since the lease is broken and everything like that, and they done with me, I'm still going to be staying there rent free. That's me. Until they say this apartment has been deemed uninhabitable and y'all can't stay there no more, I'm staying there and stacking money, y'all. What do y'all think? If it was just me, I know my wife would be like, I'm not staying here. I'm not. I'm just saying. Anyway, what are y'all thoughts on this overall situation? What would you have done if you came to your apartment, seeing some people butt sweaty, butt naked in your bed? Stop, y'all. Let me see what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to do what you see in the animation right here. The next video. There, things I did as of yesterday may have missed. Right here. If you have not subscribed to the channel, click this icon. I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man. And I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.